welcome to Plate It. I'm Mark, and today we're making a beautiful Sunday dinner. We're going to make a top round roast. This is a 3-pound roast, but you can get any size that you like. We just have a smaller family here. So we're patting it down and getting ready to actually prep it for the oven. And while prepping it, we're going to go ahead and stick some holes in it so we can put some garlic and infuse the meat with the garlic because it marries very well. So now we're going to slice the garlic up in very thin pieces. You don't want to use minced garlic in this situation. You want to actually slice it and not so thin that it breaks easily, but just thick enough to where you can stick it down into the meat. Here we have the pearl onions. This is kind of a step up. You can use any onions you like, but it just makes the meal taste better this way. So we're going to go ahead and prepare the onions, and we're going to go next with the green pepper and the celery. And we also used a red pepper too. So we've got the Trinity here. So we've got the Italian flag going on this right now. The white, green, and the red going on. Just rough chop them. And now for the celery. The celery, you use about 3 stalks and chop them up into bite-sized pieces as well. We're gonna get these all together on a plate, and then we're prepping them to go into a skillet to saute them. Not really hard, but just to get them where you can smell the fragrance. And there you go. Next, we bring back the meat to the board, and after all those holes are in and the meat is in room temperature, we're going to go ahead and infuse the roast with the garlic. Okay, the next step is seasoning. We're gonna add some dry seasonings to this. We're gonna add several seasonings. They're gonna all be in the description below. All the ingredients will be there. But you can see we've added about 5 or 6. We've got the salt, the pepper. We used white pepper. We're gonna use a steak rub, some garlic powder, some onion powder. And we're just gonna, rub them all in, hence rub. So we're gonna rub it all in to let it penetrate the warm room temperature meat. Okay, the next step is to dredge the actual roast in flour. And we're doing this for a couple reasons. We're gonna go ahead and develop a layer here of crust, but we're also gonna have the flour develop into the gravy as well. So what we got to do next is actually drop down some butter, put a little oil in the pan, and get these vegetables in here to get the aromatics going. Any garlic that we have left, we're going to actually add that in last so it doesn't burn, and because that can kind of spoil the taste of your roast. You don't want any burnt garlic. And we season throughout. You can see here that we drops down. We're gonna go ahead and sear the meat right now. We're gonna go ahead and get the meat seared. This roast is gonna have a little color on it even before we start to put it in the oven. And when we do put it in the oven, check the weight of the meat again, just to make sure that you have the right temperature that you want, because you may like it rare, you may like it medium, you may like it well done. You just have to check that out. There's an app that we'll have below that we want you to look perfect roast. Now we're going to go ahead and add this for flavor as well. We've added the mushroom, cream of mushroom soup, and the Lipton soup dry mix to get the gravy going. And so we got the gravy that's going to be percolating in the same pan with the roast and the vegetables. So we got that going right now, and this is ready to go into the oven. We first actually put it in the oven at 450 for about 15 minutes. Then we cut it down to 325 and let it cook from there. And that's it. Doesn't that look good? Thank you for watching.